Fucking Google Chrome.
Hello, everybody. My name is Insedic47, and with me today is Blank Tester. And Matt Rocks 101.
Dude, it's Trunks.
And welcome to the next game of my Extreme Sports Let's Play series. This is Mad Dash Racing. I know what you're saying. This doesn't really look like a sports game, but I will tell you it makes up for it in the extreme.
Okay. It looks pretty extreme.
And
Yeah,
so I guess this is also part of my second Xbox block, as Mad Dash Racing was an Xbox launch title developed by Crystal Dynamics. There were actually plans to port it to the other consoles, but those never went through.
Oh.
So, Mad Dash Racing is a on-foot racing game with wacky characters and levels. On foot, yes.
On foot.
A bunch of branching paths that make use of some of the different abilities you have in the game.
Okay.
Kind of wacky power-ups, sort of. You'll see how it goes. But I do want to say one thing. Mad Dash Racing is not a good game to go into without knowing anything. And, you know, like, you want to get instruction guide.
Okay.
And trust me on this because I didn't get one. I got the game and it just came in the case. And so that's why we're jumping into the tutorial first, because it has a lot of mechanics I'm going to have to explain to you guys. Even while you're just sitting there watching the video, I'm going to have to tell you guys.
I'm...
I like that German... I like the German, like...
whatever
biker,
that thing was, yeah.
warthog.
Yeah.
The Warthog, the crude, crass guy. Yeah, you start with 3 characters. They're all kind of wild and wacky, just like I said.
Just only 3 to start with? That seems like a really low amount for a racer.
Well, you'll unlock more. There's a campaign.
But I mean, like...
So,
I guess.
So we're in the tutorial, alright? We start the tutorial. You'll want to, you know, learn about the controls, learn what the buttons do.
Holy
learn
crap,
all
you
that fun
slide.
stuff.
This looks bad.
Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of? This instantly reminds me of the newer Sonic the Hedgehog games. The 3D
Oh, you know,
Sonic.
I was gonna say, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that Sonic racing game, like on the Sega
Sonic
CD.
R?
Yeah. Oh, that's exactly what this looks like.
Here's what I mean. The first tutorial box you get doesn't tell you what any of the buttons are. I mean, I'm sure you pushed forward and went forward. Doesn't tell you what any of the crap you're picking up is. Well, kind of half does. All it says is, collect 10 green thingies and become a tribrid.
What the heck?
And you're like,
oh, yeah,
what does that
tribrid.
mean? What do I do?
You don't know what a tribrid is? Come on, dude. It's like a tribrid.
So that's
So
jargon.
yeah, so here's what that all means. You see in the top left, there's that bar that's filled up at the moment.
Yeah.
Goes from red to green. Right now, well, that's basically your special powers bar.
Oh, that's green. Okay.
Sorry, yeah, red. Wow, why did they say green?
Red to yellow.
Yeah, Matt, you're completely colorblind. I hate to tell you. I don't know how you went 21 years without figuring it out.
I was gonna say, I thought that was red to yellow, but if you say it's green, I'll take your word for it.
No, I just messed up. So, that lets you use your special powers, but you can't do it immediately. You have to collect 10 of those green things, and that basically unlocks your ability to use special moves. So now I got 10 of those, and you see that
green thing flying around you.
Yeah.
green particle.
That yellow thing flying around you.
You might have seen there were 3 classes of characters. There was the Dasher, Basher, and then I think the Glider.
Yeah.
And what that should mean is that, well, there's some shortcuts where you have to dash through, well, you have to dash up a slope you normally can't run up. There are some shortcuts where you have to bash through a wall that's normally unbreakable. And there's some shortcuts where you have to glide in the air to get to a place you otherwise couldn't reach. The thing is that you might think that the Dasher characters or the Basher characters can only do their specific thing, but that's not correct. Every character can do all 3 moves.
Oh.
And the only thing that picking a certain class really gives you is there will be like a gold medal for you in a shortcut of that specific type.
Oh.
Huh.
In the actual race. So I picked a glider guy, so in the actual race, if I took a certain glider shortcut, I'd get an extra bonus medal.
But there's like there are other, like, it's not like there's only one glider shortcut. There are a lot of them, or a couple of them per level.
Yes.
And only one of them will have the medal for glider characters, and then one of them, or is it like, is there one special medal for each class, or is it like each level has one bonus medal? And you just have
one
to
special
hope
medal
you get
for
the
each
right
class
Okay.
per level.
Oh, okay, so that was a gliding shortcut.
Yeah.
So picking a glider character would allow you
to infinity and beyond, motherfucker, right here. Yeah.
Picking any character will allow you to do that as long as you're a tribrid.
Right.
Have 10 of those to unlock your special move. Like here coming up, basically there's 3 choices. You see, you saw that kind of floating arrow up above that middle platform.
Yeah.
That's for dashing up. You can't normally run up it. Next to that, to the left, is a bunch of crates that you need to bash through.
Okay.
And so if I were a basher class, there'd be a medal there. And over on the right, there was a hut you can glide up onto. I think I'm going to collect energy cans, which refill my special meter, and go back up. And
what was that colored shit you were throwing around?
That was his like special attack.
So there are power-ups you can
his
pick
power
up.
Yeah.
There are power-ups you can
like
pick
a blue
up
shell.
that are the...
Not blue shell. Looked like a green shell from like Mario.
So the red jugs give you power-ups, but the power-ups are kind of confusing. Sometimes you throw them by pressing the right stick in a direction, and sometimes you activate them by pressing Y, like a shield that applies to you.
That gliding, good lord.
There's so many mechanics that I'm gonna have trouble keeping up trying to explain all of them. But yeah, I'll get back to the power-ups because they'll be later on.
This game looks like a mess.
Yeah.
Something about rotating your right analog stick?
So there will be areas where you're either swimming or hanging from something up above, and the way you go on them is you hold left stick forwards, which you can go pretty slowly, but if you do that and rotate the right stick fast, you go faster.
Why?
But hey, at least it reminds you what you're supposed to do, pretty much every time.
On-screen prompts, but why those controls? Oh, no.
Ooh. Ooh.
Why couldn't it just be a button mash?
Why did it have to be that at all?
Like, if
Remember
it was just
in Mario
holding
Kart,
forward...
whenever you had to, like, mash a button to get through a certain part of the level? Remember that in like, Mario Kart Double Dash?
Or, like, a lot of games?
Mechanic. Remember how great of a mechanic that was, and how we all loved having to move our stick around to get through certain parts of Mario Kart Double Dash? Or NASCAR Racing? Yeah. Oh, man, I love the button mashing in NASCAR Racing.
Alright, so it's too dark to see.
Yeah, it's hella dark.
When you're swimming, there will be these, like, amoebas. If you pass over them and they hit you, they knock 5 of your green thingies out.
Wait, did you say amoebas?
I think so.
Do you mean anemones?
Was that not the right
I don't know, like, yeah, I didn't see it, so...
Probably.
Amiibos?
Amiibos?
Yeah, no, it was an amiibo.
It was an ambio?
Fucking amiibo.
It was actually really forward-thinking for the wrong
console,
yeah. When's Griffin gonna show up and do his amiibo reviews?
Yeah.
He's an unlockable character.
So here's another mechanic. If you jump in the air and you hold the X button and you rotate the left stick around, you can do spins. And if you do a perfect 360 or 720 or 1080 spin, you get a little bit of your boost.
Get out of here. That's terrible.
And there's still about 4 or 5 mechanics I haven't quite explained to you.
Okay, I got a question.
You saw me sliding and... Yeah?
If you're not a tribrid, how do you become a tribrid again? You collect 10 of those things?
You collect 10 green thingies.
Okay, so if you're not a tribrid, does your class matter at that point? Like, can you do the dash shortcuts?
No. You can't. If you're not a tribrid, you can't dash, bash, or glide.
At all.
At all.
Oh, in the slightest.
So your class literally only matters for... Just for the gold medals, the bonus gold medals.
A hidden gold, a bonus gold medal.
They're not even better at dashing, bashing, or gliding.
Oh, he can't hold this.
Or at least if there are stats, it doesn't show. Okay. But let's start adventure mode and let's kick this off.
Oh God!
I got speed and you just can't coach that.
Oh!
This cutscene's fucking horrible, by the way.
Oh, you don't say. Good lord.
The music is
It's a T-rated. It's a T-rated game, but you're gonna be thinking this is some Teletubbies shit.
Hey! Is this thing on? Testing what else? Hey! Stop there! If you could just settle down for just a... Ow! That's it! I'm out of here! He don't pay me enough! Of course the plan is perfect. The Tremel army is all set, right?
Yeah, Your Shortness, Your Highness. Don't worry, we'll get those meteor chunks for you.
Okay, boss. Crowd's all warmed up. You look like a freaking salad bar. Oh, they're gonna just love you. Well, let me talk to the fools. We'll discuss this later. I must go! My fans await! Out of the way, buffoon! And remove that ridiculous tomato. Hey, hello, friends. My name is Hex, and welcome to my island. For the one who brings me back all 7 gleaming red meteor chunks, I will give to you, in reward, a brand new pig! Did he say pig? As well as my own personal thumbs up.
What? According to this contract I signed, it says the winner gets a magic scepter. What's up with a pig?
You disagreeable squirrel! What are you talking about, man?
It says right here, listen. Hex Industries, the party in the first part, you know, blah, 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 habeas corpus, ex post facto, blah, 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 wait. Here it is. It will disclose the contents of or pertaining to the item known as the magic scepter to the competitor. The party in the second part in all perpetuity throughout the universe. That's it. That's what it says.
Yeah, the scam is... suckers.
Son of a... Very well, then. Forget the pig. The winner will receive my magic scepter. Any questions? Yes, you, the one eating the paste.
So, when I get this pig,
There is no pig! If you win, you just get the scepter. Any other questions? Not regarding the pig. Great. Let the games begin! May the best, and so forth.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
I'm trying to remember the name of it.
real quick, the guy at the microphone at the beginning there, why did he look so much worse than everybody else?
Kill Thrill. That's what it was.
I don't know.
Like,
no, Thrill
he
Kill.
looked like everybody else looked like they were designed by a bad artist, and then that one guy looked like he was designed by one of the bad artist's grandchildren.
Yeah, he looked like he was
It's like
designed by no artist.
Babby's first Blender adventure.
It was the producer. You see, the artists, like, they ran out of money to pay the artist, so the producer had to do it himself.
Okay, he's
Yeah,
never
if
done
you
it
want it
before.
done right.
Don't do it at all.
You gotta do it. You do
So there's a level select, but at the beginning we only have the first level, Tiki Village. So this time we're actually gonna race it, and I can explain more mechanics. Because seriously, I still have to mention like 4 or 5.
Okay.
You can attack people with the B button. It kind of does like a homing attack. I think I showed off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you hit the B button in your guy, kind of like in the Sonic games when you lock onto an
Yeah,
enemy
spin
and
dash.
spin at them.
Yeah.
Spin dash at them.
Or no,
Well, I
home-
guess like an air dash.
Air dash, yeah.
homing
Air
strike.
dash.
It's basically that. If you hit a person with that, you get a bunch of the green thingies, and I should really figure out what those are called.
called green thingies.
Well,
Yeah.
do you get that right stick spin prompt because you were like running up a slope?
No, he was right near water.
There's there's a little bit of water.
And
Yeah,
so
he was
it
near
was
the
just
water.
displaying it for longer than it should have. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
I'd try to explain the power-ups, but they're honestly just like confusing. Like this bulging green ball I have is basically like a cannon shot, kind of. You fire it off you aim it with right stick. Well, aim in the loosest sense. You hold a direction and your guy will toss it that way. And then if it doesn't hit anyone, it remains on the ground, kind of like a proximity mine.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes when I get a red trail behind me, that's kind of like the bikes in Tron.
Okay.
Like if anyone runs into that right trail, they get hurt. Sometimes I have a bunch of fruit, which I throw, and I have an unknown amount of.
What was that? What was that on screen?
Somebody
There's
hit him with something.
there's
I
a
think.
freeze power-up, which if it hits you, you gotta input a random button combination to get out.
Okay.
But
That's
the thing
a good design.
The thing is, you have all of these power-ups. Oh, you see the gold medal
Yeah.
that I did because I was a dasher? I'm a dasher guy. There's all these power-ups, but due to the amount of kind of branching paths,
You're not seeing
except for
anybody.
specific moments, you're never really close enough to anyone. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then the X button is like a slide or a drift, except I really don't know how to work it. Here's the thing about this game. You can look at footage on YouTube of someone playing, and in the description it's like, I had this game as a kid, you know, I'm revisiting it, I love it, and they are just speedrunning the shit out of the level.
Oh,
Like, they're just doing it so fast and so cool looking, and then, like,
You try to
I
play
load
it.
it up.
Yeah.
I load it
it's
up,
like
and it's
not
like,
that easy.
it's so stop and start. Like, I'll get going really fast for some reason, and
That's
then
what
just
I
get
was thinking. Like it looks.
blasted around. Yeah.
Did you
looks
just get hit by your own
ridiculously-
power-up? Like the
I
green
don't remember.
blobby
Yeah, it looked
thing?
like it.
Oh, no, well, up on the top path, one of
Yeah.
the enemies just shoots a green blob thing that I guess you're supposed to avoid somehow if you want to take that shortcut.
Oh.
Okay.
And by interesting, I mean bad.
I mean, on the bottom, there's kind of an indicator of how far you are in the level compared to everyone else, but you can't really use that for anything. I mean, I don't know, like, I feel like I'm doing the game part of disservice, because I could be going hella fast if I entered the fucking Matrix like Keanu Reeves.
I
you
don't
know,
think you're
but-
doing this game a disservice if it's this beginner unfriendly. Like,
Yeah, I mean, the game is doing you a disservice by
yeah,
making
by
itself so complicated.
making it
but
so.
the thing is,
so
the
bad.
game is probably a little too easy. You'll just win. Like, you think you're getting tossed around, and then at least on normal, you'll just come out ahead. I don't know. On hard mode, it's probably, like, actually hard.
That was an
but-
incredibly strange dance.
It was
yeah.
an incredibly strange race.
Yeah.
Was that it?
but
Oh no.
That's,
thought it
I
was
mean,
a-
that's Mad Dash Racing. Well, that's the first level, tutorial, the opening cutscene, first level.
Oh, a cutscene in quotes.
Yeah.
Oh,
You race to the end, you get first, you get one of the meteor pieces, I guess.
hype works.
So, am I the one that thinks the running animation looks a little, like, way too slippery?
everything looks slippery.
But I mean, like, it looks like he's moonwalking almost, because his feet are moving really fast, but he's not, like, going in time with his feet.
Yeah.
And it's just really off-putting to me.
They just have a running animation and then a running speed, and it
And
doesn't
the two
match
don't
up.
match
Yeah.
up. But on top of that, when
just-
you turn, your inertia carries you in one direction or another. And so you're sliding,
It just-
and
Yeah,
you're
it just looks
sliding
like
because
you're
the animations
sliding.
don't line up.
It looks like you're constantly playing on an ice level.
Yeah.
And this isn't even the ice level.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Lord. Is there an ice
but-
level?
Well, you saw that Arctic Village, or no, you didn't, because we haven't unlocked that yet. But winning your first race gives you like 4 other tracks you could pick. So we'll pick some more tracks and we'll race this game. Seriously, you know, type in Mad Dash Racing on YouTube and you'll find videos of people like drifting, you know, perfect lines down the levels and doing all kinds of
Jeez.
crazy shit. And
Wow.
I'm not sure I'd want to become
but-
good enough at the game to...
I mean, but it's not like frustrating because, like I said, you just kind of play and things just kind of happen. Like that sounds frustrating, but at least so far it's worked out for me.
Okay.
It's just,
So-
it just looks weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though some people say like, man, I remember this game, so much nostalgia, whatever. Obviously, there wasn't that much of a following.
Yeah.
So, we'll see how it goes. Join me next time for some more races.
Woo!
Yeah.
I guess you could say we'll join you next time at the races.
Oh.
See you at the track.